Now we are going to discuss concept of idea by Rene Descartes. Rene Descartes, a French philosopher, mathematician, and scientist, known as father of modern philosophy. He is famous for his philosophical statement, "I think, therefore I am." He emphasized thinking system that embodied all knowledge. So with regard to understanding of knowledge, Descartes proposed thinking as a key component of a factor that facilitate one's understanding of a knowledge. And the emphasis is not only the understanding of knowledge, but going to an extent that your very presence and existence depends on a fact that you think. So therefore, he made this famous philosophical statement that I think, therefore I am. Rene Descartes believed that thinking is the essence of one's existence. According to him, thinking is understanding, doubting, affirming, denying, perceiving, imagining, willing, refusing, and other acts of the intellect. So understanding, doubting, and he emphasized doubt a lot. In fact, in order to understand that how you doubt something, you have to have a perception and complete belief in yourself. So doubting and affirming, denying, refuting, perceiving, developing your own judgment and opinion, imagining, your willingness and your refusing, and other acts of intellect all come under a process of thinking. Descartes proposed 3 types of ideas. Now these 3 types of ideas are crucial in developing one's understanding of knowledge. Number 1 is innate ideas. Innate ideas are the ones which are inherently present in the reasoning of mind. So innate ideas are inherently present. Adventitious ideas, they are the ones which are derived from experiences of the world. They are externally driven through one's experiences, one's interaction with the factors available in one's life, or external factors, you can say. And fictitious ideas are the ones which are simply illusionary or invented by imagination. So if one has to develop one's understanding of knowledge, then all these 3 types of ideas need to be understood. In terms of Descartes, how we are going to understand these, let's see. The first important point of Descartes' idea of innate ideas is, innate ideas are clear and distinct concepts of reality. According to him, innate ideas are ideas which are not dependent on our perceptions or on our own free will. So basically, these type of ideas have nothing to do with our willingness or our perceptions. They are there as they are, and they are not dependent on our own judgment of these ideas. Second point is idea of God, which according to him is also innate. He argues that the idea of God as an infinite, eternal, all-knowing, all-powerful being is an innate idea which has more objective reality than the ideas by which finite substances are represented in the mind. Existence of material things in the physical world. He describes how we can know what material things, or how can we know that material things exist in physical world, God can produce everything in the world exactly as we perceive it. So when we can have this, we can have clear and distinct idea about the world. We can know true reality. Knowledge of the truth of things may depend on our knowledge of God. Descartes explains that if we agree that God exists and that all things depend on God, then we can no longer doubt that we can have true and certain knowledge of material things. Knowledge of the truth of things may depend on knowledge of God. So he says that the more that we know God, the more that we may know of truths of things. Mind is distinct from body. That is the last feature of Descartes' concept of ideas. And according to this point, he says that because the mind is a thinking and unextended thing, and because the body is an extended and unthinking thing, it is clear that the mind is distinct from body. Mind is indivisible, but body consists of many parts. He also says that because the mind is distinct from body, the destruction of body does not necessarily mean the destruction of mind. According to Rene Descartes, knowledge is, especially in the sense of Cartesian, which is method of doubt introduced by Rene Descartes, in sense means to know something beyond not merely all reasonable, but all possible doubt. He is known for using his method of doubt to emphasize the reality of existence. Descartes tried to doubt his own existence, but found that even his doubting showed that he existed, since he could not doubt if he did not exist. And therefore, I think, therefore I am. Descartes proposed two arguments, the dream and demon. Dream argument says, for all I know, I may be dreaming. All reality may be a dream. Why? Because my senses can deceive me. So one argument is that all reality is a dream. Demon argument says, all reality may have been planted in my mind by an evil. Therefore, all lies are true and all truths are lies. So then the question is, what is real? And he answers, doubt proves that I am real. He says that doubting, had I not existed, I would not have doubt. So my doubting is an indication and a proof that I exist. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. To conclude, Rene Descartes proposed three types of ideas: innate, adventitious, and fictitious, and emphasized the innate ideas being distinct from others as they reflect thinking, which he considers the very essence of human existence.